and welcome to my Sims 300 baby challenge. Alright guys, if you are new here, I am a huge lover of The Sims. I've been playing it for a long time and I've completed multiple challenges in both The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. Actually in The Sims 4 I did 200 baby challenges, one with a male starter and one with a female starter. Both of those are complete. They're quite lengthy. If you want to check them out, I will link them down below. Right now I am currently doing a challenge in The Sims 3 where I'm going to try and complete every single aspiration. Lifetime wish, I should say. I guess there's multiple names for it. But I'm going to complete every single lifetime wish. And that's going to be, we're going to complete one every single generation. So, we're on generation almost 6 right now, but that's been fun, so check that one out. And if you watch that one, our starter here may look familiar. This is Evelyn Lancaster. She is the child of Lola Lancaster and Robert Irwin from Lucky Palms, and I love her. I think she's gorgeous. I just wanted to use her in this challenge because I know that she'll have beautiful babies with whomever she has babies with. The only thing I tweaked is her hair to kind of go with my hair. I have blue and that kind of bright magenta fuchsia in my hair. Not to that extent, but I'm getting there. And I just thought it'd be fun because I love that unnatural hair colors carry on through genetics in The Sims 3. I really like that. So Evelyn is going to have, well, she has these traits that are going to be very helpful for us to start out with. She's the only sim we can choose traits for. So she's family oriented. So she is going to have a big bonus when it comes to teaching toddlers how to walk, talk, and go potty. She'll do it much faster. She's irresistible, so we'll gain relationships at a quicker rate and people want to socialize with us. She's a natural cook because she's been going to be cooking quite a bit. She's got a green thumb because I'd like to have her garden and make money that way. And she's also artistic, so she can paint paintings and have fun and make money that way is what I was trying to say. Also, she likes rock, crepes, and blue, which is kind of reminiscent of what I like. You know, I'm kind of living vicariously through my sim. Well, not really, because I don't want to have 100 kids. I don't have any kids, just for reference. But I'm whatever. I don't even know where I was going with that. So anyways, I hinted a little bit at what neighborhood, like a tiny bit, at what neighborhood I wanted to start this in. So we are in the beautiful, huge neighborhood of Riverview, which is the only free downloadable neighborhood in The Sims 3. It is massive and I love it. I love it. There's tons of Sims in this neighborhood. There's so much space. I just love it. I love it. Tons. The house I chose, now I was going to choose a different one, and actually I am recording this for the second time because I originally started over here at this house, which is Pomeranian something. But I chose that one because it had a garage and a little more space. And well, I got 3 parts in and I wasn't doing so hot, so I'm like, let's choose a different house so I can have a little more money to start with. So I chose this one, which is called, what's it called? Dog Patch, which is really cute. And we already have a fenced-in yard. We have a TV. We have 2 bedrooms. We didn't have that or that at the other house, but we had a nice big garage, so that's what I was trying. And a little bit bigger lot, but that's okay. We can switch lots. We can move without cheating, of course, money-wise. And we can switch neighborhoods if we want as well. I do have mods for that, but that's going to be a pain in the butt. So I'm probably not going to be changing neighborhoods. We're probably just going to stay in Riverview and maybe bounce around different houses. I do kind of get bored in the same house forever, unless maybe we changed up the style here and there. So let's talk about the rules. Okay, now that we are I think acquainted with our sim and our neighborhood. Well, first of all, I do have Nraas installed, but it is not geared towards any kind of cheating. So everything is like, we can only have 8 sims in a household. All the percentages for pregnancy or whatever have not been changed or tweaked. There's no chance for quadruplets. None of that. Everything is geared towards having as normal 100 baby challenge as possible. And I'm not an expert in Nraas, so I'm still learning. But I think I got all the settings right where I want them. So the rules. Now let's go over the rules. So, honestly, one of the two. The goal is to have 100 babies. And as few generations as possible. In my female Sims 400 baby challenge, I did it in 3, and in my male one, I did it in 2. And the differences is I had a pet in the Sims, of course it's Sims 4. In the female version, we had a pet, and in the male version, we didn't. So we ended up completing that one faster because we did not have a pet. Now, pets are different in this household because even if you have 8 Sims in this household, you can still have 2 pets. So that doesn't work the same way in the Sims 4. But pets are going to need extra attention, so I'm not going to get one until we're a little bit more well established. I thought we could start with one, and I kind of failed in that regard, so I decided we shouldn't start with that one. Like I said, I tried doing this in another house with a pet, and it was miserable. I stopped after 3 parts because it was just terrible. So, if we can only have a baby with a Sim once. After we've had a baby with that Sim, they're done, move along. We cannot have a job of any kind, so that means not even professions. So we can paint and sculpt and garden, but we can't have the professions, be in the professions of those. We can age up infants or babies immediately if we like. Toddlers cannot be aged up until they can learn how to walk, talk, and go potty. Children and teens have to have an A in school and be on the honor roll. Teens can get a part-time job to help out, but I probably will not be doing that. I'm not going to be hiring any kind of maid or butler or whatever, a babysitter. The problem is, though... Okay, yeah, the babysitter one's going to be tough for me because we have to wait until we have an actual teenager. So that's kind of weird, though. Never hire a babysitter. I'm trying to take care of it. Well, how are we supposed to leave the house and meet new guys if we don't know a babysitter? We're going to have to meet multiple guys at once and go from there because I'm guilty of using a babysitter in The Sims 4, but it was only because my Sims went to college, or my Sim went to college, so we'll have to see about that. I don't want to break that rule, but that's going to be a hard one for me to not break. We cannot use apples or watermelon to determine the sex of the baby. We cannot choose traits for any of the babies. Only Evelyn has chosen traits. We obviously cannot get married. And it's also not conducive to make anyone boyfriend or girlfriend because we're not going to marry them. We don't want to be in a relationship with them. We just want to be, have their baby and be done. Move on. We can't use any cheats. Obviously, only reset Sim. We can use fertility treatment, which is a lifetime reward trait. Trait that we can purchase. We can't send our kids to boarding school at all. Some modified. So I'm gonna leave the rules that I'm going by in the description downstairs. But in addition to that. If we write books, we can sell the complimentary copies that we receive. We can only keep one young adult Sim in the household at a time. If we have a second one, they have to be moved out within a day. What else? Making sure I'm covering my bases. We can earn money by fishing. We cannot sell gifts or things from field trips. We can only decorate our home with them. Same thing with dumpster diving. We cannot sell anything we get from dumpster diving. We can only use it to furnish the house. We cannot repeatedly buy the inheritance reward. We can only get that once which would be Evelyn, once she passes, then we can get it because then it's like an actual inheritance. We cannot sell anything that if we have a dog or cat that they find while hunting. And if we purchase anything through a lifetime wish, like the bed, the collection helper, we cannot sell it for money. So we got to earn our money. And I'm probably going to do that, like I said, by gardening and painting. Probably the most frequent things I'm going to be using. Oh, and also the dreaded imaginary friends. They we can have our kids have them and make them real, but they do not, if you have kids with them, they do not count towards the 100 baby total. Honestly, I turned the percentage of them occurring down because they drive me bonkers. And Simbots are not allowed. I really don't ever have Simbots in my household. And yeah, we must play on normal lifespan. So let me check to make sure that we are on a normal lifespan. And it looks like we are. Now that's turned up 3 days, and I will explain why. So Evelyn, oh, well, she's at 22. For some reason, when I started this previously, she was going to age up in like 18 days. So I just turned it up 3 days. So she'd be at 21. But now apparently she was given an extra day. So we're going to turn that down to 23. So that should be at 21. Because that would be the normal young adult length. But for some reason she has a couple days extra on there, so we'll just compensate for that. And yeah, so here we are. We're gonna meet some dudes, maybe some ladies. So like I said, I have Nraas installed, and so I have it set up so you can have kids with men or women. So honestly, anybody's game. So that'll help us out quite a bit. Because then we're not limiting it to one, you know, just men. We are all of them. Hey, we could even meet our neighbors right now. Why don't we do that? But actually, ooh, there's a sim I wanted to have kids with first. Yeah, I mean, if we go over here, I don't think we'll have to have a babysitter. We'll meet them. Okay, we'll meet them. But what I want to do is let's purchase a couple things before we get started. So the one thing I want to purchase is a crib. So I want to put the crib right there. Which one do I want? I want the one with all the rainbows. I had a blanket like that. That reminds me of a blanket my grandma got me that I loved to literal pieces, I think. I think it was torn up and knotted and a mess. Eventually, this will load. There we go. Alright, so let's get a crib to start with. And I want to get an easel, because that is going to be one of our main sources of revenue. Can I have walls up, please? Okay, I am blocking that, but do I care about it? Probably not. You know, we'll just set this in like behind the couch or something. Sure. There we go. I want to get a computer, but at the same time, why do none of these houses have mirrors in them? Is there like something? Because in the other, when I tried playing in the other house, same thing. It did not have a mirror in the bathroom. Don't know why, but we will plop a mirror in here. Alright, we should be good. We have a source of fun, along with our other source of fun that's going to be happening. We got a crib, we got our easel. I think we're good to go. Let's meet our neighbors. And then we will meet the sim that I want to meet. So we're probably going to get some notifications from Nraas about sims and things. Yes. So, you get messages about sims in the neighborhood, or stories they're called. So I have adjusted that so that the only stories we receive are the ones from sims we have met. But obviously we're going to be learning a lot about learning of a lot of sims, so we're gonna have probably a lot of stories going on in the top corner. So, and I have the yeah, whatever, lady, chill out. So you notice a few extra interactions in here than usual because of Nraas. It adds in a few more interactions you can ask about, like gender preference and I don't know. I think there's a few other things in here. All right, we want to learn how to paint. Oh, you. Are you a guy? Or are you a girl? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Honestly, I'm not gonna be. It's not gonna matter. Okay, she's straight. Should we honor that? Or is this just, are we gonna mind preferences, or are we just gonna, I don't know. I think in my other challenges, I kind of just, it was just everybody. So, okay, I want to meet the mascot. Let's meet the mascot. I hate the mascot, but we're gonna ask to hang out. I just want to take this day to kind of get to know people, because once we have a baby, too, we're going to be a bit more limited in going out because we can't hire a babysitter until we have a teenager. That is going to be difficult. Unless we meet people online or something, you know? Alright. Let's find out about this mascot here. Wow, we learned that you're a mascot. How did we know? How do we not know? Oh, whoa. That rattled my brain. We're not going to be traveling to the future right now, but I'm not opposed to doing it in the future. Haha, funny. Compliment, chat. Alright. Just making idle conversation. We just want a little bit of relationship so that we don't totally lose that. Like I said, we gotta have some options lined up if we're gonna be stuck at home with all these babies. Which means we can't leave to go meet people while we're at school. Oh, that bites. What is this? No, we can't take a class in it because it's going to be too expensive. And we are not getting married. That is a big fat no-no. There are no supernaturals in this neighborhood to start with, but I have turned on the options so that that can happen. Undecided. Interesting. Let's talk about stuff. Talk about art. Talk about family. Let's talk about cooking. Although I do want Don to be #1. Oh, did I mention that already? I want to be #1. If you guys didn't know, Don Lothario does reside in this neighborhood, and he was the first sim in my Sims 4 series with my female starter that my sim had kids with. So I kind of wanted to start that with this one as well. So, yeah. That's why I want to be #1. Hold on, I am just adjusting how I'm sitting in my chair because I am like slouching and yeah. Alright, I think after this we're gonna like say goodbye and then let's go meet Don. Okay. We start getting along pretty well. So maybe she'll be #2, but our first candidate is definitely going to be Don. Hopefully he's home too, by the way. So let's see if he is home. So he lives over here. Yep, there he is. And let's meet him and maybe, you know, make a baby. You guys are gonna find, if you're new here, that I am a little bit of a dork. I think I'm funny, but I don't think I'm, you know, maybe I'm not that funny. Yeah, we'll see. Hello. Hi. Do you have a double bed so we can make a baby here? I don't know, actually. We'll have to find out. I don't know. Okay. So, let's get to know Don. We can also, you know, after we're pregnant, go out and meet Sims. You gotta go potty? Well, dude. Well, we're gonna have to go to Woohoo. Okay. He's got a double bed. We're okay. Ooh. Wild. We are exactly the same age. Interesting. Chat ask if single, ask sign. You notice that is now in friendly instead of being under romantic. Straight. I don't know what she got there. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, also, lifetime rewards points. Once we get to 10,000, we will be able to purchase fertility treatment. I thought it was like 15 or 20, but it's actually 10. Which I am very happy about. Alright, we're going to speed this up here. He's got to go potty. I'm really hoping he'll just go potty. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to follow him. And this would be quite an interesting house to have a 100 baby challenge in because of the levels. Why is there a dollhouse on the top level? I don't know. Get to know. We just gotta, we want to build up the relationship to at least friendship status before we start getting flirty. Actually, he's got commitment issues. I don't know if he'll take that very well. Just in case. Charismatic. They went to the same high school. Okay, speed it up. We should be friends very shortly. Okay, so also something I want to bring up is this game has a reputation system. So if you have multiple lovers and you're seen in like romantic interests, you know, so when you have the heart next to their name and you we're not become good friends with Don, but romantic flirts. Now we're gonna start getting flirty because now we're friendly. We're friends. We are friends. So if you were to have, say, like 3 lovers, and you went out in the neighborhood with one of these lovers, and when your other your other lovers saw you, then your reputation's gonna start getting worse and worse. And then Sims don't want to hang out with you or come over. I think having the irresistible trait helps, and there's also a reward trait you can get that'll help. But to mitigate that being a problem, we're just going to have a baby with the person and then ask them to be friends. We're going to immediately send them to the friend zone as soon as we find out we're pregnant. That's how we're going to get around that. So I think it'll work fairly well. I'm hoping. It looks like everything is going quite swimmingly. Until your phone goes off. Jeez, girl, can we silence that? Okay, so can we kiss yet? First kiss, let's do it. Ooh. Yes, that was a boatload of points. So now let's start getting a little friskier, shall we? I really hate that her phone's ringing. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, well, I guess we could try for baby in the shower. That'd be easier than going all the way upstairs to the bedroom. Just saying. Alright, here we go. Ooh, man, she's gotta go. I should have had her go potty. Oh, why is there carpet in the bathroom? I don't like that. We're just gonna give him some privacy, you know. Yes! Woo woo! Alright, we are pregnant with baby number 1. So we're going to use the potty. Don, please get out of my way. I gotta go. I like how the toilet is rusty brown and the seat is blue. That's interesting. So now what we're going to do is immediately send Don to the friend zone. So that way we don't ruin our reputation. Now there are things we can get that will mitigate your reputation being affected. But I just don't want to deal with it. So we're just going to ask to just be friends. Sorry, Don. We had a brief good time, but that's all we're gonna have. Thank you. Or we're gonna wait until you're done making your meal before you'll talk to us about being friend zoned. Really? I like how magically they have the buttons on them after you microwave them. Cute. Hello? I mean, it's free food. Why not? Oh dear. Ooh. So she can sit there, but she's got this boombox in her way. Okay, that's classy. I like how there's only one chair to watch TV. Well, thanks, Don. I had a great time, you know. I'm just gonna have a baby without you, and so I've been thinking too, is if we have all these kids, we are gonna end up clogging our neighborhood with all of these kids. And I say that in the way I said that, it's kind of mean, but you know what, let's do this. Let's get one last kiss and then
Sleep door.
No, shouldn't we? Should we not?
Cardoon.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to friend zone you right now. Let's get a kiss and yeah. Is there 2 doors to that bathroom? No, there's only one through the kitchen. Alright. One last kiss, Don. A kiss to the end of our romantic relationship. At some point would be nice. Thank you for your contribution, but I'm afraid we must be friends.
Azamaiba mo, Sibi Rabanaba, Kuba Nachuni, Dal Abanawuna whips.
I don't think he'll be that heartbroken over it. Okay. So let's go home now. Bye-bye. Alright, guys. We are pregnant with baby number 1. We have our easel. We have a portal to the future. We have some other annoying things that I'm going to put. Okay, let's put this in here and put this in here. We're going to have to turn off the newspaper because I'm not dealing with that. And so I think doing it that way will mitigate our relationship being affected. We're just going to have a lot of friends. And As far as what we're going to do with all of our kids as soon as they leave the household, I got to figure out, because that's really going to, we're going to have a lot of kids in the neighborhood. And those kids are going to have more kids, and those kids are going to have kids. And it's going to be quite a lot. So if you have any suggestions, I was honestly just thinking to just maybe, would deleting them be a thing? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, because I mean the world to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.